Hi everyone, and welcome to the Watcher of Watches YouTube channel, where I will be sharing my passion for watches, buying and owning experiences of timepieces that I have collected over the last few years. If you like my videos, do drop me a comment below, hit the subscribe button turning on the notifications, and follow me on Instagram. I've always wanted to add an Omega Speedmaster Professional to my collection, as it's such an iconic watch with incredible history. I won't go through that here, as there are so many other videos that know the history far better than I ever will, but I've been close to pull the trigger on the sapphire crystal version known as a sapphire sandwich on many occasions. However, there's always been something that's held me back. I've sometimes found the dial a little bit flat or the case size a little bit too big at 42mm, so the watch has never truly sung to me, and it doesn't matter how good a watch is, if I don't connect with it, I'm not going to buy it for the sake of it. Wrist estate is precious, and so I need to enjoy what I'm wearing. So in January 2020, when Omega did a press release on the stainless steel Speedmaster that included the legendary 321 caliber, slightly smaller with the original flat link bracelet, it immediately caught my eye as this could be the perfect Speedmaster. So I went along to the flagship store in Dubai to see if I could get hold of one. The flagship store is in Dubai Mall, and so I make my way to the Fashion Avenue entrance. This is the largest Rolex store in the world, and it has 3 floors to it. You still won't find any sports steel models here, but I've had a full tour of each floor and it's a wonderful experience, which I'll share in the future. Before making my way to Omega, I did make a couple of pit stops, and one of them was just to gaze outside the Jacob Co boutique. I'm not sure what to make of these watches. They are of course unique and beautifully made, but even with limitless funds, I'm not sure I would ever own one. One of my favourite shops in Dubai Mall is the MB&F store. It has so many unique things in there, from watches, clocks, lights and artwork. Let's take a look inside and see what other items they have. and I decided to have a look at their perpetual calendars. These are known as a Legacy Machine Perpetual Evo and are 44mm with 80m water resistant rating and a price of, are you ready for it? A whopping $174,000 US.
Let me bring this first version to you also.
It's such a unique watch with its domed sapphire crystal and, as expected, finished superbly well. In fact, I was a little scared that I may drop it, so I swiftly sent it back.
Watch bezel rings.
So I just looked around the rest of the boutique.
It's more from the magnetic and electricity power.
I'd like to get a wall clock from here in the future, and I really like one of these. It's quite mesmerizing and it costs $8,000. And how often does it happen?
Each minute, actually, around 20 to 25 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now I start to make my way to the Omega boutique. This is a model of a tower being built in Dubai, which will become the tallest building in the world. And now to somewhere that feels like my second home, the watch shops. A customary check to see what's in the window. And there's a Speedmaster Professional with the sapphire crystal. The easiest way to tell if it's a sapphire model without looking at the back is if you can see a white milky ring on the edge of the sapphire crystal, which isn't there in the Hazelite version. Some Seamasters, and this one is a UAE special edition limited to 399 pieces. This is a really nice boutique. And there is a separate section for NATO straps, plus some museum pieces. As well as a waiting area where you can give your watch in to have a replacement strap or get it tested for accuracy. Some more Seamasters. And I've always liked the W.o.W trestle range. Finally, to the Speedmasters, and I'm not really a fan of the other variants. But the Professional with sapphire crystal and the first Omega in space with the brown leather strap were there. Unfortunately, no Ed White. Both these watches are fantastic value for money, with the Professional sapphire sandwich at $6,000 and the first Omega in space at $5,000.
And then tell me, on
the bracelet is another area that just hasn't done it for me. However, the movement is beautifully executed. The first Omega in space is slightly smaller at 39.7mm, which is the same size as the Ed White, but I want an open case back, and again it's these little things that have held me back. From what I have read, the Ed White addresses all of these finer details that I've wanted from a Speedmaster, but you're paying for that at $14,400. Unfortunately, nothing is available at the moment and the first deliveries are expected early next year. So I've put my name down and I'm hoping to get the call once in.
Thank you, guys.
I did, however, discover a Seamaster Professional in 39.5mm. This impressed me, but it's not something I'm looking at for the moment. And after spending around 45 minutes in the boutique, I make my way to get some lunch. Taking a few minutes to enjoy this view. And I never get tired of looking at this iconic building. It's simply stunning and it's attached to the main mall. Finally spending a few minutes looking at one of the largest indoor waterfalls. And a customary wrist roll to finish off the video. So there you go guys, another watch ordered. But until my next video, I hope you all stay safe and thank you for watching. And for those that have watched the entire video, a little bonus. I did get to see the Ed White in the flesh from an independent dealer, but with a premium. And let's just say, it's everything I'd hoped it would be. So I'm looking forward to that call from the AD.